Huh? Oh. Good evening. I am news anchor Aden Kare, and today we have our weekly political discussion regarding political opinions of both core conservatives and solid liberals. On the agenda today, we will show 30 seconds of the blue side with Senator Demi Krat, stating her opinions about affirmative action. For those of you who don't know, affirmative action is specifically voting for someone with a discriminated history. For example, voting for a president of African American heritage, specifically because their ancestors were victimized. Senator, thank you for joining us. You will have 30 seconds to make your case about your opinions on affirmative action. Now, Senator? Mr. Dick Whitman?
So, Mr. Richard Whitman, you believe that affirmative action should be abolished. However, in a country that gives an automatic step up to the rich and the white, I believe that we need to level the playing field with affirmative action cases.
I, on the other hand, believe in actual equal rights. There's absolutely no evidence that the system still discriminates against
Mr. Whiteman, I believe it's still Ms. Krat's time to speak.
I actually have a question for Mr. Dick.
I prefer Richard.
Oh, my apologies. I'm so sorry. Are you saying that people of a discriminated background shouldn't have a better chance of rising into higher powers?
A better chance? No. An equal chance? Yes. We shouldn't give a huge leap above everyone else, all the other hardworking Americans, just because they are of a different skin color.
It's not a huge leap. The government should just help marginalized people get better opportunities.
You socialist scum.
You capitalist pig.
On to the next topic. We now have Representative Blake I. Kane and Mr. Al Liber, who will be debating the next topic. Once again, you've got 30 seconds. The prompt that I will be giving you guys today is, should the government fund stem cell research?
No. Currently, stem cell research is expensive, and despite the theoretical benefits that it may have, it's still not going to be available to everyone, especially those without the money to pay for it. It's also very similar to playing God and abortion, which many conservatives, including myself, are quite against.
Well, I believe that stem cell research will be a tremendous leap for the world. Medical professionals will be able to help people who have lost large amounts of tissue and maybe even partially regenerate lost limbs. Allowing others to return to their normal being will make the world better.
Where are your morals? They are killing for theory.
They're bred for science. It's their purpose.
You can't play God and give people purpose.
There is no God.
Isn't it a little early for that?
Never when you're around.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's all the time we have for stem cell research. Thank you both for remaining civil.
You're very welcome.
Not you. Next up, we have our debate on term limits. Those debating this time around will be Representative Kane and Mr. Liber for censorship reasons. What are your thoughts about term limits for those who hold their positions in Congress?
I fully support the term duration limitation for any person in political power. One person shouldn't be in control for any large extended amount of time.
I agree. Congressmen shouldn't be allowed to stay in office infinitely. Opinions change just as quickly as presidents, along with corruption, but that's an argument for another time.
I think that's one thing we can all agree on.
Ditto, Dick.
It's Richard.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I almost feel like they should have debated abortion again. Okay. Those were the weekly political debates. I am news anchor Aden Kare. Thank you for joining us, and have a next-gen day.
They all landed right.
They all landed in the same spot. What happened?